Hello everybody. New Abyss. Going in. Wanted to go in blind and just feel my way through it. It's probably going to be a struggle. It's usually a struggle for me to fully 36 star. Like last time with the fucking double undead beefy dudes. Oh, that was such a pain because I didn't have lunar reactions for both sides. And the first side was Bloom, so I was using like Bloom comp over there. So yeah, it's they usually throw something like that in nowadays that kind of sucks. So we'll go ahead and claim those. This should be relatively easy, the floor 11. So, what are we looking at for enemies? I think just generally, so something that reacts with Hydro, so probably Bloom and like a Melt. So like my Mawika team would probably work just fine. So we'll just do, actually, I really wish I had, like, I can use Kokomi, but the problem is it's a circle impact situation, and you have to, like, keep her summon up, which means interrupting rotations. Like, it's fine, but if anything goes outside of that circle, it's kind of a huge pain. Yeah. So we'll just go with the easy, obvious comps for this. Get it out of the way quickly, and then we'll be on what else? Bennett, and then Jalonen. Okay. Blah blah blah. Don't really care because this content should be pretty trivial.
You poor lost lamb with one heart.
Hold the line. Sharing my knowledge.
No more lies.
It all falls into place.
Covenant of the Deep.
The mystery unravels.
Yep, here, this is where you run into the circle impact situation.
Lush as the moonlight. By the frost moon of old.
Okay, is that back up?
Committed to memory.
Can't hide the truth.
I should have just used Farina, honestly. I just really like having a healer because it makes it so much easier to optimize rotations without having to figure out when to dodge. Yeah.
Bring it.
It's like, listen, I'll reserve getting good for the floors where getting good is a requirement, okay? Outside of that, I'm just gonna do what's efficient. Elemental Mastery, great. Okay.
Branches of... Grow! The Temple of Wisdom!
It all adds up. The deception ends here.
Torrent, bring refuge!
Ah, shit. It's too late.
Receive my blood.
This made her look...
Can't hide the truth.
It all falls into place.
No more lies.
Didn't matter that I did that horribly.
Light it up.
Show no mercy! Teamwork is dreamwork! You two! Time to end
Wrath from the skies.
Yep. Didn't even end up putting its shield up. This one I actually don't need to do Kakomi's thing, actually.
It all adds
So,
up.
yeah.
Let's see what you're made of.
The mystery unravels. No more lies.
Time to come clean.
What am I doing?
Committed to memory.
It all adds up.
Okay.
Burn it down. Huh? Get to work. I'm going in. Eat Laline, eat Papa, light up the blazing sun.
Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Everybody stand. You two. Time to end them.
Okay, so what is this floor? What is this set of floors going to be about? Bloom, first half, normal attack, pyro damage. So Arlecchino. Okay. Which is ironically the character I'm doing this to get a weapon for, so yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess that... Okay. I guess that seems fine. We'll... Do I want to use... Do I want to go healerless here? I suppose I could go Furina, and... I don't think I have him built very well, but... I mean, he's not as much of a... He's not as good of a buffer as Nahida, but should be fine. We'll see. And then for this floor, I obviously want to go like traditional Arlecchino comp. So like Bennett. Where's Bennett? Where's my Bennett? Bro, where's my boy at? I have Bennett blindness. There he is. And what's the fourth element to this? Usually like a cryo or something. Cryo can kind of interfere. Oh, no. Kazuha for Shred. Right. Alright, let's go ahead and give this a try. Do I need to do this rotation any differently? I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna like open with a Holy Lauma and
My name, Echo and Song.
roll it.
Remember, health comes first.
Can't hide the truth. The deception ends here.
Oh, because it had a pyro shell. Okay.
Let's see what you're made of.
Oh, they just...
Leave this
Oh,
place.
I should have waited.
Strike a pose. The doctor will see you now.
Can I just, like...
Lush as the moonlight
There we go.
for the everlasting forest.
Time to shine.
A bitter pill to swallow. Seems like an emerge.
No more lies. The mystery unravels.
Let's see what you're made of.
Receive my blessing with one heart.
Shower me with praise. Let my name echo in song.
Taking a turn for the better.
Can't hide the truth.
Okay, that was a little bit scuffed, but... I think we'll be okay.
Transfixed. Teamwork is strength.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Adorn
I
my
should have
night.
waited.
The wind knows me.
Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
Oh well.
Know my sword. Everybody stand. Witness the power of goin.
Overruled.
Witness
my
just to have it,
Transfix.
have myself fully topped off.
One with nature.
As one with wind and cloud.
I'm going in. Let me weave you a bird.
Overruled. This is where you fall. Transfix.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I think I got plenty of time on this floor.
Know my sword. Teamwork is dream. Witness the power of goin.
I hear.
Okay, I gotta restart. Yeah. That's pretty doable. I just need to not die. Okay.
Forest, protect us by the frost.
Time to shine.
Seems like an emergency. Mind the side effects.
Seek within.
Time to come clean.
Okay, let's just wait for this thing to...
Lush as the moonlight for the everlasting.
Strike a pose. Let the world come alive.
Taking a turn for the better. A bitter pill.
It all adds up.
It all falls into place.
The deception.
I know there's a
ends
like
here.
tech
Can't hide the
to
truth.
dash cancel for her attacks. The reason I don't do it is because whenever I do, it usually ends up, I usually end up not having enough due to finish her attacks. So I just don't bother, because it's like, it's not that much worse.
Remember, health comes first.
It all adds up.
Let's see what you're made of.
Alright. Good enough.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves.
Adorn. I'm going in. Rain cutter. Rain outline.
Laid bare.
Into the wind.
Let me weave you. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Overruled. Wanted my full attention, did you? Everlasting as the moon.
Wind strider. As one with wind and cloud.
Bit of a mistake there.
I'm going in.
Okay, though.
Witness the power of goin.
God.
This shall
Ah, okay. I gotta be way more careful there. It's just not worth having to dodge all that. So I should just set up a situation where she's like relatively full health.
For the everlasting forest.
Let my name echo in song.
Seems like an emergency. Mind the side effect.
seek within.
Branch into song by the frost moon of old.
Time to shine! Shower me with...
Taking a turn for the better. A bitter pill to...
Time to come clean.
The deception.
Leave this place for the everlasting forest.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world come alive!
Mind the side effects. Seems like an emergency.
Can't hide the truth.
Alright. I feel like there's a more optimal way to do this, like using Kazuha after Bennett, maybe. Just like doing Jingshu's swords unbuffed, but I don't know if they snapshot or not, so I just assume they do and do Bennett first. But it's kind of... anyway.
Late to bed. Clouds high. The birds call.
Everybody stand back! Rain cutter! Rain outlines...
Overruled. One with nature.
I'm going in! Witness the power of Gugwa! Rain out...
Laid bare.
As one with wind and cloud.
Let's light it up!
Man, I...
Ow!
Into the wind.
Come on. I'm fucking up so bad here.
Don't worry, I got a rain cutter.
This is where you fall.
This is just
Oh my god, dude. Alright. This is like... This is just me being bad, so yeah.
Forest, protect us.
It's annoying to have to redo it every time.
Time to shine! Strike a pop!
Taking a turn for the
Apparently, I
better.
still don't know how to
A
play this
bitter pill
fucking
to
game.
swallow.
No more lies. The mystery unravels.
Let's see what you're made of.
Okay, that should be right out.
For the everlasting forest.
Let the world come alive!
Seems like an emergency.
The Dacu!
It all adds up.
It all falls into place. It all falls into place.
Seek within.
Receive my... By the frost moon of old.
Time to shine!
A bitter pill to swallow. Remember, health comes first.
Okay. See if I can be less terrible this time.
Overruled.
Clouds high. The birds call.
One with nature.
Witness the power of Gugwa! Everybody stand back! Rain cutter! No, my sword! I'm going in!
Laid bare.
As one with wind and cloud.
The wind knows me.
Time to act. Witness the power of Gugwa! Get out of here! Teamwork is
Overruled. Witness my rise.
One with nature.
Let me weave you. Everybody stand back!
Transfixed. Everlasting as the moon. Overrule.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. The wind knows me.
Shit, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to... There we go. Okay, we're good. It was a little tight. Those guys are always kind of annoying to do with, like, an Arlecchino team. Max HP, Elemental Burst. I guess we'll do Elemental Burst. I don't think it really helps either side, actually. It's kind of not a great choice, but I'm not going to take the one that's only effective for this chamber either, so... yeah, especially since it's a defeating an opponent one. It's kind of useless on bosses. So I think out of all the ones, this is the least useless. Thought maybe I could get enough energy there.
Let the world come alive!
I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I guess I'm restarting that.
Branches Ridiculous.
No more lies. The deception ends here.
Let's see what you're made of.
It all adds up.
For the everlasting forth.
Let my name echo in song!
Taking a turn for the better. Mind the side effect.
It all falls into place. It all falls into place.
No more lies. Seek within.
Lush as the moonlight. By the frost moon
Wait,
of
this actually going into Dendro?
Remember, health comes first.
Time to come clean.
No, it just has that much HP.
Can't hide the truth.
It all falls into place.
The mystery unravels.
And this feels like it's
branch
taking
into song
forever.
with one heart.
Let the world
I know Farina's buff doesn't really help
A
that
bitter
much,
pill to
but
swallow. Seems like an emergency.
It all adds up.
like her Hydro application is so good that I kind of don't care. And I don't have I know built yet. I was working on it, but I just don't have enough mats to get her like up to appropriate level. And I didn't get her constellations because I didn't pull for Flynn's.
Late bed.
Into the wind.
Huh? Witness the power. Teamwork is strength.
This is where you fall. Transfixed.
I'm
Let
going
me go
in.
ahead and heal these guys
The
up a
wind
little
knows
bit.
me. Clouds high. The bird.
Let me weave
I think
you
I
a
have
verse.
enough time to
Rain
get away with
outlines
that.
your fate.
Witness my rise. Late bed.
One with nature.
Rain cutter. No, my sword.
Ugh, I hate the spin tech. Bro,
Adventure time.
shit is so
Everybody
annoying, and he's gonna
stand.
do it again. Isn't he? Like, that's usually how it goes. Yep, there it is. Okay.
Transfixed.
I'm just gonna
Into the
burn.
wind.
I don't want to take the extra time to do any more healing.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
I'm going in.
A little tight, but doable. Alright. Character damage within sprint. Maybe it's worth using her cancel. I don't know.
Lush as the moonlight.
Let my name echo in song!
Remember, health comes first.
By the frost moon of old.
Can't hide the truth.
Let's see what you're made of.
No more lies.
Let's see what
Yeah,
you're
these
made
floors are dastardly for anyone that doesn't have like a lunar team.
Seek within.
Like anything with this like
Receive my
undeath
blessing.
mechanic is just fucking
Strike a pose.
disgusting,
Mind the side
honestly,
effects.
because you have to deal like
Taking
3
it
times
home for
as
the
much
better.
overall damage
It all adds up.
compared to like any team with lunar reactions.
No more lies.
It all falls into place. Time to come.
Alright, so what are we at here? A couple enemies on these floors.
One with nature.
No, my sword! Ring
I honestly don't remember what the gimmick is with this particular enemy. Although it seems like just like a beefy enemy, not an actual boss mob.
overruled, everlasting as the moon! Laid bare.
So I don't think I need to worry too much about it.
Let me weave you a verse. Everybody stand!
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
What the fuck is this?
Overruled. This is where you fall.
Oh, this wants like a shield.
Into the wind.
Get out of here!
I may have fucked up by not including like a shielder here. Like maybe a lanyard would have been optimal with like a iridescent. I don't have lanyard level either though, so that's fun. Yeah, I might just get rid of Kazuha and come back and redo this with like
I'm going in!
a slightly different comp, to be honest.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my
Like,
sword.
I don't know, add in Layla or something.
As one with wind and cloud.
Or maybe, actually, fucking Zhongli would probably be really amazing. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, actually, Zhongli would be. The only thing about Zhongli is that he could potentially interfere with reactions, but with the number of reactions that you get, I don't think it matters. So, yeah, I'm gonna slap him in there. We'll just re-clear that earlier stuff real quick.
Leave this place for the everlasting.
Time to shine!
Remember, health comes first. A bitter pill to
The mystery unravels.
Time to come clean.
Branch into song with one heart. We
Let the world come alive!
Seems like an emergency. Mind the side.
Seek within. Can't hide the truth. No more lies.
It all falls into place.
You poor lost lamb for the everlasting.
Time to shine! Strike a... The doctor will see you now.
Taking a turn.
Can't hide the truth. The mystery unravels.
It all falls into place.
Stabilize.
Everybody stand! Let me weave you a verse. Rain out...
Ring cutter.
Oh, I forgot to put the shield back up. That's fine.
Overrule.
Gather!
Get out of here!
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a bird.
No Bennett circle, that's kind of bad. Oh well.
Laid bare, everlasting as the moon.
Stabilize! I will have
fuck.
order!
I meant to switch to Bennett before I hit Q, but
Ring cutter.
yeah. Yeah, this is like way easier.
Overruled.
The energy regen might be a little lacking compared for Bennett, but yeah, like, man, that's definitely trivial. Again, like, I understand these are fully meta teams. I'm just getting through it. I'm not gonna fuck around with like a whole bunch of other teams. I'm just getting it done, you know? People that don't have those units would have a much harder time.
Mind the side effects.
I am certain of it.
It all adds up. Absurd.
Time to come clean.
No more lies. Seek within.
Lush as the moonlight. By the frost moon of...
Let the world collide!
Seems like an emergency. A bitter pill to swallow.
It all adds up.
It all falls into place.
Can't hide the truth.
Time to come clean.
The mystery unwrapped.
With one heart, we...
Let my name echo in song!
Remember, health comes first.
The deck!
No more lies.
Time to come clean.
Seek within.
branch into song. By the frost moon of old.
Time to shine!
Seems like an emergency. A bitter pill to...
Can't hide the truth.
Okay.
Everybody stand back! No, my sword! Huh?
Ring cutter.
Get out of here!
Gather!
Seriously? Okay, well, I guess
Teamwork is true!
Rain outlines your fate. Let me...
Get out of here!
Solidify!
Huh? Yeah! I'm going in!
Witness the power of...
Get out of here!
Stabilize!
No, my sword. Ring cutter.
Everybody stand!
Okay. Okay. So,
Strike a pop!
Mind the side effect.
No more lies.
It all falls into place.
The deception ends here. Can't hide the truth.
Receive my blessing for the everlasting.
Let my name
You know, I
echo in
can't
song.
help. I know the line now
Remember,
is
health comes
receive my
first.
blessing,
Ridiculous.
but I can't help but hear her say perceive my breakfast.
The mystery unravels. It all adds up.
Perceive my breakfast.
No more lying.
Okay. Anyway.
Overrule. Get out of here.
Solidify!
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you. Let's light it up. Teamwork it.
Laid bare.
Gather!
Witness the power of Gugwa. No, my soul. Everybody stand back.
Overrule.
Stabilize!
Just
This
gonna
is
do it
order.
to add space.
Rain outlines your fate.
Otherwise, I'm
No,
just
my
gonna be doing
sword. Rain
Genshin
cutter.
fucking
Go
normals. So, like, what's the point?
Gather!
God damn it.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck.
Overrule.
Solidify!
Everybody stand back. Rain cutter.
Okay, yeah, that's done. Alright. Yeah. Maybe I'll try it with some other teams. Experiment a little bit. I don't know. I think the first thing I want to do is do some more pulls for Arlecchino's weapon. At this point, I'm in too deep. So let's go ahead and get the rewards from all that. Oh, it automatically gave them to me. Okay. Let's crack the artifact boxes too before I do anything else. Yeah, why am I even looking at those? EMER attack. I guess that's fine, but it for like for Flynn's that would be good, but I don't have Flynn's, so well, it would be okay. It would be mid. Kind of mid. Bad. Not really what you want either. Yeah, okay. So yeah. We're like 30 pulls deep, I think. Might be less, might be more, I can't remember. Yep. So I need 60 more to guarantee her weapon. We've got 6 pulls. Yep. I didn't even check. How many are we towards mini? 3 in, so yeah, there's a chance we don't get anything. Ah, rip. Well, that's just going straight into another gem, another pull, because I already have Bennett, and I did buy the Lisa constellation, because, like, I would like to get her C6 eventually. I think I got her at C5 now. Yeah. Because her C6 is, like, kind of huge. Just, like, auto 3 stacks on everything nearby. That's literally a game changer for her kit. So, yeah. So that's 37 out of 90. I got 16 more days. I don't know. If it gets to the point where I'm at, like, I don't know, 60 pulls, maybe I'll spend. Because what is it? Like, if it's like $30. I mean, that's a lot for a weapon, to be honest, but... So what is it? Yeah, it would still be like $50. Fucking hell. That kind of sucks. But I do want her weapon, because it's like the only weapon in the game that has a special visual just for her using it. Like, that's just really cool. I really liked her when she came out. I just didn't have the means to pull on the weapon then. And I rarely pull for weapons in this game because the weapon banner is a fucking trap. Like, it just is. Their pity system for weapons is garbage. Like, it genuinely should be. Like, if they really want to sell weapons, it should be just like Wuthering Waves, where it's a guarantee. No 50-50, you just get to pity, you get the weapon. Like, end of story. Because nobody in their right mind is going to pull for a weapon over a character if they don't have the character. And even if they do have the character, like, the odds of getting the weapon too are so bad. I mean, you know, I'm sure they have access to all the analytics, and maybe it tells a different story. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. But how many of you actually pull for a weapon when there's a character that you want that you don't have a copy of on banner? Would you ever? Like, is there any weapon in the game that could make you do that? Like, the only reason I'm pulling on this at all is because I've had both of these characters for a long time now. I already have these two at C6, I think. I'm pretty sure Rosaria's C6. She might be C5. And, like, the constellations, I mean, back when the game first came out, I wanted his C1 just because it's kind of... Back then, you know, I thought maybe geoconstructs would matter, and having two of them would be useful, but it's not. It's just not. And her C1 is just, like, more damage, I think. Where can you look at... Well, let's just look. But I'm pretty sure it's just more damage. It's not like it changes her gameplay or gives her a new exploration mechanic, right? Yeah, it just increases Mask of the Red Death damage, which is, you know, like, it's good. People who want endgame stuff, yeah, of course they want more damage. But the only constellation... So, like, there's a couple examples. Like, obviously, Lauma literally becomes a healer. Like, a full-on healer. On top of being a crazy Bloom support from her C1. So, like, that was the first time I actually tried to pull for a constellation. Obviously, I didn't get it. But, I mean, you know, 500% of her EM every 2 seconds as healing And on top of that, it improved her travel form stamina cost. So, like, it just improves her exploration utility. So, like, things that actually affect gameplay that you're doing outside of, you know, does character do more damage? Like, nothing about Arlecchino's C1 changes. It doesn't even change her rotation. You still do the same rotations, right? It's just number go up, which is like, if you need number go up, that's fine. But if you're at a point where you can clear all the content, well, let me rephrase that, because Stygian Onslaught exists, so obviously having, you know, a bunch of C6 R5 characters is actually relevant to something in the game. But outside of that, we're just gonna ignore fearless mode, because, I mean, like, let's be honest, having a C1 Arlecchino is not going to suddenly make fearless doable if you don't have a bunch of other C6s. It's right, like, you have to have a full team of fully decked out characters. I'm sure there's some people who are going to argue, oh, you mean there's some crazy person out there in CN who... No. Like, let's just be real. Let's just be real about, at least my fucking skill level, I would need C6 R5 characters. Maybe you're one of those 0.1% MLG pros, right? But most people aren't that. Let's be honest. And just because you, who are completely invested, can do it after hundreds of hours, does not mean that most players who are sort of like mid-core, like me, who might be willing to spend, you know, a few hours to go at some hard content and kind of know what they're doing, but kind of also don't, right? Like, we're just not going to be able to do that. I would be very surprised if more than, like, 0.1% of the player base can even do Fearless. I mean, like, at all. Well, okay, at all without C6R5, right? Like, I'm sure that there's probably plenty, like, I'd say, if I had to guess, I'd say no more than 10% of the total player base has cleared Fearless. And that's being generous. Realistically, it's probably less than 5%. If we're talking, like, active player base, maybe 10%. If we're talking, like, total player base, almost definitely less than 5%, probably less than 3%, if I had to guess. But I'm off on a fucking tangent. What was I talking about? Right, constellations. Yeah, so basically my point was, like, it's very rarely more interesting to pull for a constellation than it is to pull for a new character. Because with a constellation, 90% of the time, it's just going to be, like, oh wow, more damage. You know, her ult is improved to deal more damage. Like, what is this? 3 energy, decrease cooldown, so more damage. That kind of does change her rotation a little bit, potentially, because it increases the frequency she can ult, and, yeah. But, like, it's just more damage, fundamentally. Right? Most constellations are that. Even the one I've wanted forever to, like, make Farina sort of have her own little burst phase, it does change her combat gameplay, but it doesn't really change anything else about, like, how she plays. It doesn't change her role. It doesn't, I mean, it does sort of let her heal without changing stances, right? Which is nice. But yeah, most of these are like more damage. Just more damage. Like, what is Movika's? Max Night Soul Points. Fighting Spirit. Yeah, more damage. Which is why, like, when something like Lauma's C1 comes along, it's actually interesting.
Emotions are like a raging torrent
Because it's
that
like,
surges through the mind.
realistically, for most players, like, getting one character to C1 is not going to make the difference between you know, fearless mode in Stygian and not clearing fearless mode. Like, they're still just not going to clear for most players. Especially since it's like rotating and what's actually useful there changes from banner to banner. So like just getting C1 on one character to make them do more damage doesn't really help you or change the game or make the game more interesting all that much. But, you know, when you get something where it's like, oh wow, this character is literally a healer now, suddenly I don't need to think about like, okay, well now I need to use Baiju instead of Nahida. Now I could just run this comp with Ino or Furina, since Furina does really good hydro application, and just not fucking worry about it. Because now she is a healer. Now I don't have to think about, okay, what about that role? And also, when you're doing exploration, now it's like, oh, I can, you know, jump around 40% longer, which is just nice, you know? But yeah, I don't know, what else might be kind of interesting to try there? Like, I'm glad I was able to get it out of the way, but that's just because I have, like, the meta team, so I'm gonna be real. Who else does normal pyro attack damage? Like, Deas don't count. Mavuikas are charged attack. I mean, technically you can use Mavuika's normals, I'm sure, but, you know. Now there's a whole tech around dash canceling partway through her rotation to maximize melt hits. I don't want to deal with any of that. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't like Mavuika that much. I mean, maybe I would like to try that. I don't really know how it works, though. I know it from doing the other Spiral Abyss. It's like... It's basically to make her pyro applications line up better with Melt from Sitlolly, is my understanding from what I saw. But like the timing on that has been so finicky for me that I'm not sure I could do it even if like I understood what the timing needed to be. So I usually use Bennett, right? And then like we'll do Lunar Team just for would I have enough mats to level Ino up? Did I don't think I have enough to like level her artifacts. I need more or even is she on my roster? There she is. Yeah, I need to level her up first. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and throw him back on there. Because, like, I think part of the problem I have with Mavuika's rotation is it is kind of boring, right? So, like, doing the dash cancel tech might be kind of interesting.
Forest, protect us by the frost moon of old.
Let the world collide!
Taking a turn for the better.
Seek within. Can't hide the truth.
Let's see what you're made of.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for that to pop.
Lush as the moonlight.
This is what I mean. This is what I was talking about. I've talked about this before, but
Bitter
like
pill to swallow.
the boss design being perfectly tailored to like
No
Lauma
more lies.
with that ring of stone flowers. Like, think about how much more efficient it is to just the instant they come down be able to just hold E and hit all of them perfectly. Even if you like perfectly optimize making those things bloom another way, Lauma is just always going to be superior and more efficient. And
Remember,
far less
health
effort
comes first. Mind the
for
side.
that particular mechanic. Oh my god. I need to like pay attention. But yeah. And like people were trying to argue like, oh, these bosses aren't like designed. You can totally do it more easily with other characters. No, you fucking can't. It is tailor fucking made for
Poor
this.
lost lamb. For the everlasting.
Like doing that particular mechanic without Lauma is going to cost you, like, honestly, probably minimum 2 seconds. And that's if you execute perfectly on like blooming with oh shit. That's if you execute perfectly on blooming with like Nahida and I don't know, another Hydro unit. Like could end up costing you 3 to 4 if like, you know, a bloom just doesn't trigger because like your Hydro hit misses one of them, you know, or something like that. Also, I believe Lunar Bloom launches them instantly, whereas regular Bloom takes like several seconds to actually trigger the effect. I could be wrong on that. I'll have to check.
Let the world come alive!
Seems like an emergency.
The statue was...
Seek within. No more lies.
It all falls into place.
So let's just these might trigger
bitter
like
pill to
lunar
swallow.
blooms, right?
Ta.
So like we gotta hit that. Okay, it lunar bloomed, right? It said it lunar bloomed. Okay, and then you have to wait for the cores to pop. That's why. So yeah, like whereas just instant
My blessing.
boop done. Like
Let my name echo in song!
like even if
Taking
you
a turn for the
execute
better.
that perfectly
The deception
without like a
ends
Lauma
here.
in the
Can't
team,
hide the truth.
you're gonna lose minimum 2 to 3 seconds. Which, in a mode where people are often like struggling to get clears,
Branch into song.
if they don't have like the current meta character, like if they're a returning player or something, that's kind of fucked up. I'm gonna be real. That's kind of fucked up.
By the frost moon of old.
It all adds up.
I mean, like, these are like perfectly comfy if you have the current meta comp, but yeah.
Rise with the... Get out of here!
And I mean, especially now, when you consider that Lauma hasn't been on banner for like a month
Show
and a
no
half.
mercy! Suffer the wrath of...
So the fact that that's still like... okay, so you have to like immediately... Okay, that's not that hard to do. It's just the timing of it that I need to learn.
Get out of here! Fulfill our pact! Everybody stand... You two! Tight! Light of the blazing sun!
Yeah, I'm definitely not hitting the timing of it. Also, I need to remember that you can't... Like, when you dash for that tech, you actually have to, redo the hold for the charged attack. You can't just like continue the hold. It's kind of easy to forget, actually. I think my timing's fucked, right? Yeah, so like I gotta learn the timing for that, but that is actually kind of interesting. If I can get the timing down to like tune the melts, I think it's like every 2 swings is what I saw on stream.
You two, time to rap from the sky.
Oh, I think I kind of did it there.
Light it up.
That's actually not that crazy then. I just need to like practice more.
Everybody stand.
Also, I just kind of fucked
Get
up
to
there,
work.
but whatever.
Shia! Shia! Eat Laline, eat Papa, light of the blazing sun!
Well, whatever. I just wanted to practice that a little bit, see how it was. I don't really want to like go in depth on it. Let's go ahead and clear that run out. That's perfectly doable, though, I think, with like a Mavwika team. But yeah, now actually you don't even have any characters on banner. So if like you're a returning player or you didn't pull for Nefer, right? If you haven't played in the past like, I don't know, 2 months, right? If you're a returner, there's just mechanics in there that do nothing. Okay, who is this?
He who wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to wander through Nodcry on a misty night. The march of the wild hunt will be sure.
Oh, okay. All right. Is that even a person that I have added? I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't think we're getting any other resets during this banner, are we? Oh, technically we are getting Imaginarium like a couple days before this resets, so that's going to be more pulls. For the weapon. So like how many is that again? Does it say, I guess oh. Okay, well. I just want to know like how many more pulls we're gonna get from this, because I've already cleared out the event completely. So we're at 37 now, and that's already over. That's like completely done. 15-8. So technically, oh no, that's right, because Stygian doesn't necessarily reset the moment that the old Stygian goes away. Whereas these usually do. Wait, does that say reset or does it just say ends? Time remaining just says ends. So so 2 more weeks before we get. I hope they open up the selection, the character selection for this, because there's definitely some characters like there's some characters on there that I'd be okay with getting constellations for, but most of them I don't really care about. Anyway, so I came to check like how many pulls you typically get from. So for like all 12 floors, 3, it says 220, 340, 440, 5, 620, 680, 800, and then another 200. So you get 1,000. So you get 6 pulls out of that. And you get the stellar rewards, which is not really relevant. So that puts us at like, yeah, I'm probably going to end up... I don't really want to spend. I have other stuff that I'd rather spend money on in my life at this point, but if it ends up being like $30 to get the weapon and never have to fucking worry about it again, maybe I'll do it. I hate their stupid FOMO, but it is what it is, and it's not going away anytime soon. So yeah, I did get Wolf's gravestone on the fail, so that kind of sucked, but I don't know. I'll think about it. But until I'm at that point where I have to make that hard decision, I'm not doing it. But what I will do right now is, do I have... I did a little grinding just before this. Do I have enough to actually get her... Yeah, okay, I can get her to 80. And then I still have plenty of Mora. Okay. I don't think I'm going to try and get her to 90. I'm just building her so that I can use something other than Farina. But yeah, I don't have any of her constellations. Elemental Mastery buff, which is fine, but not necessary. I don't think there's anything that's like... I don't think she does anything that's like a super huge damage boost from her constellations. Once every 5 seconds you get an extra hydro application. Because, like, my understanding is she's mostly there to be, like, a lunar reaction enabler. And she does it without having to spend HP. Which, since Furina's buff doesn't benefit, like, Lunar Bloom for Nefer, kind of seems like it would probably be a worthwhile trade-off if she does, like, decent hydro application. And we don't have Columbina yet, so speaking of, actually, what about anecdotes? Usually there's like a daily anecdote that you can find somewhere on the map. I don't think I can do another Columbina little story sequence yet this week. I think I did one, like, the other day. But I'm just going to check for that, and then probably stop. Oh, there's one. see what Ammon has to say. I shouldn't say that. He'll always be Nouvelette.
So, you recommend Chioria Boutique's seasonal children's clothing line? In that case, I shall place an order. Greetings, traveler. A rare opportunity to take a vacation has arisen, and I plan to use it to visit the Melusines in Merosi Village. It has been some time since my last visit, and as such meetings are hard to come by, I wish to prepare some gifts. As you are here, might I solicit your advice? I believe you have already befriended a number of Melusines. As such, your insights would be most valuable. Indeed, given the environmental variations there, some waterproof paints would make a good gift. Then I shall leave their procurement to you. Thank you. Prioritize what you like, without regard to cost. I will ensure you have an ample budget. Oh, I fear my culinary experience only extends to making soups. Sidine, are there any foods particularly popular among the Melusines recently? Oh. I understand. Everyone has different tastes, and in the interests of fairness and justice, we should have prepared a greater variety of gifts from the start. It is decided. Every one of those ideas shall be adopted. Thank you both for your suggestions. Once the purchases have been made, I will have someone package them up and send each to their respective recipients. Sidine, I believe your delivery address is still the Palais Momonia, yes? Of course. As I said, opportunities like this are hard to come by, so every Melusine should receive a gift. And you are a Melusine too, are you not?
Alright. I guess I'll double check. Just to make sure, and then maybe I'll check my artifacts on I know. But yeah, after that I'm probably gonna stop. Okay. So the question is, can I reasonably build Ino right now? I think she wants, so hydro damage, EM. I think that's all she really cares about. Oh yeah, ER, obviously. How does that compare? Flat attack, HP, flat attack. Yeah, so there's no reason for me to waste XP on that. Go ahead and put the set filter back on. We want EM on that. We want crit. I think ideally crit on that. I don't think she gives any like passive EM buffs without her okay. Yeah, it's just damage buff to her. That's all. I don't think she's particularly high investment. It'd just be nice to not get one-shotted. EMER. Yeah, I think this one makes the most sense out of all of them because it has, you know, EMER subs. Although the crit damage seems kind of pointless since she's not going to have much crit rate. But yeah, let's just see how far we can take those. Let's see if there's any other arties I should be using. I think we've ruled out any other helms. EREM. That has crit damage and defense, and that has flat attack percent HP. So it says flat attack and crit rate. Yeah, I think she needs crit rate more. So we'll stick with that. We got crit damage, EREM, attack, EREM. We might as well just go with the crit damage because it doesn't really care. Like, it doesn't really matter. Her personal damage it doesn't matter. EM, ER. Yeah, I'm not even sure. I guess we'll just level these to like maybe 16 if I can. I don't know if we even have the Mora to do that for all of them. Okay, EM bonus roll, not bad. I guess we'll start by taking them to 12. That I should have the Mora to do for sure. Fucking HP roll, man. Oof. Oof. Oh, I might not even have the mats. I have a lot of like very half-built characters like this, so ugh, gross. Yeah, okay, it's kind of cooked. Alrighty then. As far as I know, there's no other, not what I was looking for. Not what I meant to click. I meant to look at this. As far as I know, there's no other, like I've got 13, basically. As far as I know, there's no other characters that you can, check. Like, I've looked at them all. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna end stream there. For anyone that watched, thank you for watching.